welcome. Today I'm guiding you through a practice focus on yoga for depression with all the principles I shared on the video before and explaining a couple yoga practices that can be helpful for regulating symptoms of depression. So I'm gonna go ahead and do part of that practice with you, reminding you that each person needs different things, so this is just a set of tools for you to experiment and see if it's something that can work for you. So just go ahead and let's begin with legs up the wall. If you can come all the way close to the wall, bringing your outer hip next to the wall, then using your hands to swing the legs up as you bring your torso down into the floor. Here, lengthen the legs, reach out through the heels, spread and lift the toes, ground through the tailbone, making sure that the hips are planted on the floor, pressing into the wall. If that's not happening, you can bring yourself a little bit away from the wall, or you can fold a blanket underneath the hips. Either way, just take a moment to close your eyes. Take your left hand into the heart in a way that the arm can rest, and the right hand into the belly in that very same way, so the shoulders and the arms are soft. The first practice you're gonna do here is of deep breathing. Just first maybe allowing the jaw to soften, the shoulders and the belly. Feel the weight of the legs pressing the hips down. Lengthen through the back of your neck. And begin to gradually deepen your breath. Allowing the inhales to be deep enough to expand the belly out, and the exhales should be slow down, and this invitation of deeply softening. Each time taking a deeper and deeper inhale, letting the exhales be soft and easy. And eventually, I want you to allow the breath to not only expand the belly, but come up into the heart space, expanding the ribs in all directions and all the way up into the collarbones. And exhale, soft, easy softening. Continue with that rhythm, allowing the breath, the inhales to be as deep as it can be. Filling up your entire center with life force, with prana. And using the exhales to soften. The deeper you can inhale, the more you can bring that rejuvenation through the body, sending oxygen through each cell. Beginning to awaken a little bit of more energy within you. Then take your hands into the heart. Maybe connect with your heartbeat. Just send gratitude to yourself for taking this step today. Connecting with your body, with your breath. Doing a self-care practice. Doing something nurturing for you and for your heart. Go ahead and bend at the knees. Take your knees out wide and bring the soles of your feet together. And you can use the hands to gently assist the legs apart. again, if you have lost it, reconnect with that breath, focusing on deep inhales, as deep as you can, and soft and easy exhalations. Expanding the heart in all directions. And slowly use your feet into the floor to scoot yourself away from the floor little by little. So you can prepare for a few rounds of bridges. So just enough space for you to be able to bring your feet down and align them with your hips. This variation, ground the hands next to the hips with the arms alongside your body. Keep the back of the neck long and use your inhale, again a deep inhale, to lift the hips up. Bring in that lift all the way up into the heart, drawing the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, roll the spine little by little down to the floor, letting the tailbone be the last to ground. Then inhale, lift the hips first, and then bring the opening up to the heart. With your deep inhale all the way up into the collarbones, and exhale, roll the spine back down. Use your glutes, use the grounding of the hands and the shoulders. Now the next time they inhale up, let's take 3 full deep breaths here. Inhale, expanding the belly, the heart. Exhale, softening a little bit inside the posture. 2 more. Your next exhalation, lower the hips down. Take your knees out wide again, the soles of your feet together. And bring your arms over your head to bend at the elbows, creating this halo, so the same shape that you have in your legs, in your arms. Soften the arms and the shoulders. If there's any pain around the shoulders, you can just take the hands apart and keep the elbows bent. Just take a moment here to take a couple deep belly breaths. Maybe roll the head side to side. Bring your gaze to center. And now make enough space in the mat for you to lengthen the legs out. Slide the legs over to the right. You can bring the left ankle on top of the right and slide the head and the shoulders over to the same side in a lateral bend. Here again, focusing on that breath that expands the ribs in all sides. That will happen to help to lengthen the side of the body. Staying connected with your breath, with the movement, expansion, and rejuvenation of the inhales. Continue to breathe. And go ahead and move to the other side. Sliding the legs Bringing now the right ankle on top of the left. Expanding the ribs. Folding. Taking the sound of the room and outside of the room. Whatever that is. Taking with kindness, compassion, openness. Then bring everything back to center. Take your knees into your chest and just take a moment to rock the spine side to side. Just massaging your back gently, lovingly. Feeling that movement. Keep the neck soft. Giving yourself a deep hug. You can cross at the ankles or go to the side of the body to come around into a hands and knees position. And do a little bit of movement here. Not for too long. So hands right underneath the shoulders, feet straight back from the knees. Keep the arms strong and straight. Use that deep inhale to open the shoulder. Open the heart forward and the shoulder blades together. Filling your ribs with prana, with air, with oxygen. And exhale to round the spine, draw the shoulder blades apart, opening the back of the heart. For a couple rounds, moving in and out of this. Maybe you can even hold at the top of the breath, holding that inhale for a moment. As full, as deep as you can. And then exhale softly, rounding the spine, opening the back of the heart. The next time that you round the spine, begin to send your hips down and back to your heels. And continue to move. Inhale, come back up, open the heart. Exhale, round the spine and add your child's pose. One more. Round the spine, spread the shoulder blades as wide as you can. Take a deep breath in. Breathe, deep breath out. Another inhale. And now as you exhale, send your hips down and back into your child's pose. You can keep your arms over your head or you can stack the hands underneath the forehead. Deeply soften into this place where you're folding into yourself, being supported by the floor underneath you. You can deeply, deeply soften and let go. If this is uncomfortable on the knees, feel free to lay on your belly. Now come around into a seated posture. Soles of your feet together again, take your knees out wide. Bring your hands back behind you. Draw the shoulder blades together and open the heart up. Here, take a couple of those deep breaths. Bringing the inhale all the way up into the heart and collarbones. Use the arms long and straight to keep sending the heart up and open. And come into an easy seated position. You can cross your legs in a way that feels comfortable for you. And just create circles of the entire rib cage around the hips. If you want to edge the shoulder blades coming together when you go forward and then coming apart, you can do the circle in whatever way that feels natural to you, just creating some movement around the spine. You can also add the neck if you want, but just allowing the neck to follow the movement of the spine. And you want to create movement mainly in the center of your body to re-energize you, to nurture you, and then go in the other direction. If you want a stronger practice, again, it's just using that principle of heart opening, focus on the inhales, and creating movement in the center of the body, mainly the upper spine. Once you've done that, go ahead and lay down on your back again. Take your arms out wide into a T. Step your feet wider than the hips and just do a couple windshield wipes. Using the inhales to find center of the knees and the gaze, and the exhales to lower the knees and the gaze to opposite sides. You can activate the glutes here, just gently to open up the front of your hips. Activate the feet, feel the touch of your hands on the floor. Deep, long inhales. If you want to take longer here, do it. Next time you come to center, I invite you to go ahead and pause. Bring your legs together and take them up. You're going to squeeze the legs into one another. Ground through the shoulders and the hands and create just small circles of the knees around the hips to massage the sacrum. So you can make big circles, that will be a little bit more of effort. Or you can make just really small circles, which will be just more focusing on massage. If you begin to press your heels forward more, you activate the core a little bit more, which is really good for re-energizing the body, feeling lighter, more empowered. Then go to the other side. Feeling this ability to move and to breathe with deep gratitude. Bring your knees on top of your hips. Turn the palms of your hands up and lower the legs all the way over to the right into an upper body twist. Here, open the heart completely. You can gaze opposite from your knees and use that breath to create more space within the body. So with each inhale, as you expand the heart in all directions, lengthen through the arms, use the exhales to soften deeply into gravity, allowing the body to release anything that doesn't serve you. Gonna stay here for a couple more breaths. Now go ahead and bring the knees back on top of the hips and lower the legs over to the opposite side, over to the left. Continue to ground through the shoulders, the hands, gaze over to the right. And use your breath as always to create space within the body. When you're ready, come back to your center, lengthen into a full body stretch. And prepare now for Shavasana, but I would like for you to try to do Shavasana on fish pose, so we continue to open the heart. If you have blocks at home, great, you can use, even if you just have one, you can use one block for underneath the heart space, either the medium or lowest height, whatever works best for you, and the other one for the head. So this is how it's gonna look like if you have blocks. One underneath the shoulder blades, the other one underneath the head. Then arms out, palms facing up. The knees can come wide, the soles of the feet together if that's comfortable for you. Or you can reverse that by bringing the knees together, feet apart. If you feel more comfortable with the legs long, you can choose whatever works best for you. The other options, if you don't have blocks, you can use actually a stack of books to use it as blocks, or you can use a pillow to lay on it. As long as you can have some elevation on the spine and bring the shoulders down, that would be good. If you have a throw blanket, you can also roll it out like this and place it along the spine where the head is also supported and the shoulders opening. Because we're trying to create more movement rather than silence, we're gonna do Shavasana with music. You can choose a music of your choice or maybe a guided meditation. But I'm gonna offer you here a little bit of music so you can stay here together for a couple minutes. Relax your body fully. Close your eyes. Let the breath and the mind become fully free. As the body releases and surrender to breath.
Thinking mind. I'll tell you how I do it. I use
to move through the fingers, the toes. Swallow and smile gently to yourself. Maybe deepening the breath one last time. This time allowing the exhale to come out through the mouth. And allow yourself to bend at the knees, roll into one side of the body, and just rest there for a moment. And eventually move into an easy seated posture. Take your hands into the heart space, bow the chin down and in. And just send gratitude for this moment. For your ability to breathe and connect with your body. And for this practice that you have accomplished today. I thank you deeply, and the peace within me bows and recognizes the very same peace within you. Namaste. I invite you for after this practicing to make a list that you can write down with 20 things that you're deeply grateful for. It can be the sun, the sky, your breath, really simple things to deeper things, maybe your creativity, your empathy, your family, your loved ones, whatever that you're actually deeply grateful for. And then maybe go for a walk, breathe some fresh air and open up the windows. I hope this is helpful for you, and namaste.